his family owns pub.
Hey guys, so we are at Canberra for the 3-day. I'm currently walking Callie. It's Friday morning. We got here last night and it was just a really hectic night because we got here like around 7:30. We had to set up the tent in the dark, and then we had to go forage for food, so that was pretty chaotic. And but now we've got everything set up. She's all good. I just need to feed her. She's in a really small yard, so I think she'll really enjoy this walk because she's usually in a very large paddock. But we're right next to the cross-country course, if you can't see. Yeah, we're right next to it, which is pretty cool. We got the nice sun in the background. Looking very pretty. Callie's very warm, which is good because it's really cold, especially in the tent. I was like full on like fetal position underneath the blanket. It was so cold. But I'm warm, which is good. We have dressage today at 1. I'm planning on getting on her around like 10 maybe, just because I was planning on getting her on her around like 8 or 9, but that's not going to be the case considering it's like 7:30 or something. So I'm going to walk her for about another 10 minutes and then I'll feed her. I'll go and sort of get set up a little bit. Dad and I want to walk around the facilities to see what there actually is. As far as we're concerned now, we haven't seen a shower, which is not good, but yeah. So we found the bathrooms, but the showers were not to be seen. But we not those bathrooms, they're just portaloos. But yeah, so I'll keep vlogging and it should be a really good one. We're only doing the 65 just because it's a new area. We actually haven't been to Canberra before. I'm saying Camden because there was literally hot air balloons over there just a second ago, so it reminded me of Camden. But no, we're at Canberra, which is really, really exciting, doing the 65. So I've done the plaiting. I've got her sleeve here and some fly spray because the flies are bothering her a lot. Here's my little munchkin. Don't mind her forelock. It's gonna be in it's gonna be in a bonnet. Yes, I know. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh no! 4 of them came out. So I didn't actually get my test sheet for this, so I don't know what I got for each movement, which was a bit annoying, but I can give you a pretty good idea of how I thought I went. So up the center line, it was so good. Her head was down. She had a little moment. This angle's kind of quite bad, so I've told Dad we're currently at Albury while I'm recording this, so I've told Dad to be in a better position for filming this time, and he's probably maybe might film with his phone, so he might be able to zoom in a little. So I went up the center line, and then here I have my 20-meter circle. I loved this 20-meter circle. She had her head down, she was supple, her circle was practically perfect, and I think that's what got us. It would have gotten us a few really good marks. And then we come down to A, and then at A, I pick up Canna on the right lead, and I didn't really love this Canna transition. She was just rushing a little bit, and she doesn't really have a very collected canter, so we're working on that currently. So then I did a 20-meter circle at E. Her head was not down. Her head was out. Her head was down, but her nose was out. So we've worked on that, and hopefully for this Albury test, she will be nice and supple and able to keep her head down. So then we come back to trot, then walk, and then we did the free walk across to change the rein. She was pretty good in the free walk. She did jog at one point, I believe, just because I was kind of anticipating the trot towards the end, and she got a little bit confused because I was also trying to lengthen the walk by adding a little bit of left leg, then right leg, left leg, then right leg while her ribs were swinging, which is something that I was working on with my dressage coach. But yeah, she kind of mistook that for me asking for trot, which is okay because she's young and she didn't really understand. But we probably would have gotten marked down a little bit there. And then, yeah, that's where she jogged. And I realised that I had to wait until A to trot. So then we picked up trot here. Pretty good transition. She kept her head down, which was really nice. But with the left rein, she tends to be a little bit more shoulder in because she's just not as balanced on the left rein. She tends to fall in through her left shoulder. So our 20-metre circle here wasn't as good as I would have liked it to be. Probably a little bit smaller towards A. And I cut it a little bit, but towards C, it was quite a rounded circle. And then I pick up canter on the left rein, and I can't really remember what it was like with this, so I'm just going to wait to see it. Yeah, so it was a pretty good canter transition. I can't quite see what she did with her head, but as I recall, I think she threw her head up. And then this canter circle, I did not like this canter circle. She was falling in. I was a bit unbalanced, bit put out of the seat. So I wasn't too happy with that, and I probably would have gotten marked down for the shaping of the circle and how she wasn't having her head down and nose in. And then we came up center line. She was quite rushy up the center line, kind of fiddling with the bit a little bit. But overall, she did a pretty good halt. It wasn't like square or anything, and it was a little bit, she was kind of tilted to the left. But overall, it was a really good test. I was very happy with her. We got a 58.73 or something like that. I'd have to check, but I was pretty stoked with it as it felt so good, especially on the right rein. So she was really supple, and I'm here at Albury waiting for my dressage test, and hopefully that will be a lot better.
Good girl.
Hey guys, so I know I haven't been vlogging a lot, and technically it's Sunday, so yeah, I really haven't been vlogging a lot, but I've got my totally not paid advertisement, you know. I'm at the Starbucks. I'm going to walk my cross country. I'm in the 65, obviously. So we're doing pretty well. We're in 9th out of like 16. 4 people got eliminated in show jumping. Don't know what happened there, but yes, I am really excited. So we're gonna go walk it. I'm gonna take some videos of some jumps to show you what the course is. It's quite technical, so I think you guys will like it. It's gonna be really fun. So here is number 1. That's where the Starbucks is. And look at how pretty it is. It's about 6:45 in the morning, so it's a really nice morning. For the last 2 mornings, there's been hot air balloons up there, but I think it's a bit cloudy for that. So that's our number 1. And then we take a left up here. Eventful Life are setting up those video cameras. And here is number 2. There's number 1. 2 here. It's a really, like, the jumps are actually quite straightforward, but it's just difficult because there's a lot of turns. And then we head straight down the hill, and halfway down the hill we turn right. Then here's number 3. Number 2 is over there, so we take a right-hander. And I'm gonna have to take this on a bit of an angle. So I'm gonna even come out right to here and then go up and over. And then possibly to the right of this tree. Here's number 4, and 5 seconds after this I should be getting my first minute marker. So it's pretty quick, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be pretty behind actually, but we don't want to jinx it. So, and then I do this little right-hander down the hill in between that concrete post and those logs, and then I do number 5 into the water right over there. Yeah. Here is number 5, little roll top, and bang, straight into the water. I'm gonna have to look for these flags right now. Hang on. Okay, so then through the water here, I'm actually gonna wade through it just because. So I think I go straight through it, but like, I can't see the flags. This is so stupid. I thought I did that, but it's on the wrong side apparently. So like, oh! Wait, where's the other one though? That's low-key really smart. But I don't know where the other flag is. Okay, so we come up out of the water. And I reckon we'll probably come out around there. And she's going into that water. There is no negotiation. So, number 7 is a little left-hander. Actually, no, not very little. We actually gonna have to drift, but that's okay. Pretty. Here's number 7, and then I think you'll be interested to see number 8, and that's my second minute marker too. We're on camera. Hello. So this is my colour for cross country. Wait, hang on, you can't even see that. So I've got the powder blue on. It's really nice. I also have my barber jacket on, but like you can see the powder blue, and then I have my cinder jotties on. And yeah, they're really nice. I love this colour on her. And we only recently just got it from their new collection. And it's, yeah, I really like it. And then I have obviously my cap on. You know, you just got to do a little fit check. Probably actually pushing down on my ears a little bit. But there's so many cameras. I'm so excited. It's really so fun. Birdies. So here's 8A. And then ready. I have to go over those mounds. So 8A. And then beep, 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 beep. Doo-doo-doo. And then I have chosen my path, and I'm going to come up here, up this part of the mound so that she does not jump the 95. Oh my god. Yeah, it might be a little hard. I probably will end up going around there, but she's going to have studs in, so she'll be fine. Down here, not jumping that. And then this one. Oh my god. Here we go. And this should be my second minute marker. And then 9 and 10. Oh my god. We have 10, and then at 11, which is a ditch over there, I get my third minute marker. So there's 20 jumps in this, so here I'm halfway. So I should be around like, yeah, I don't know. Oh my god. Then we have le dish. I was just making a video for my cousin because I don't know if you guys know, but usually he's my groom and he's not here, which is really sad because he was at like some downhill mountain bike nationals thing. I apologies, Elliot, if you're watching this. I don't actually know what it is, but this is 14. Oh, look at the kangaroos. Look at them all. There's so many, oh my god. It's insane. But yeah, hopefully that does not happen while I am out on cross country. So yeah, there are all the kangaroos, but I have to rip up this hill. That's my 14th jump. I have to rip up this hill, and if my minute marker goes off, like, wait, hang on, I'm trying to think of maths right now. If it goes off early, then I'm too slow. Yes, that is correct. Sorry, I haven't been at school since Thursday. I'm kind of losing it, but look at other kangaroos. They're so cute. Anyway, so this is not my next jump, but it's around the corner. 15, and this is where my 4th minute marker should be going off. Sorry, I thought someone was yelling at me, but they weren't. They were yelling at their dog. That is an insane fence. Imagine falling off into a pile of rocks. That'd be the saddest thing ever. Oh my god. And then up we go, we're nearly there. 5 more jumps. And then I get to go rest. Actually, no, that's a lie. I get to go take her up. And would you look at that? So pretty. 16. And would you look at that? Our tent's over there. I've spotted father. So you go onto this track from that jump, onto the track here, and then take the first left. The first left. Not the second one, because that'll get me on the wrong line. I really like this way, but that's kind of right there, so it's a bit inconvenient, but oh well. Now this is my, oh wow, it's so pretty. This is my favorite of all time jump, not because of the actual jump, but because look at that. What in the badminton is that? Okay, that's awesome. Look how cool that looks. That's insane. And I have this really pretty tree. And then some cranes. But yeah. Ready? Oh my god. Whee! So that's my 5th minute marker. And then I'll zip around here and go to 18. So I forgot to film 19. But here's 20. So good as filming 19, right? And then here is my finite. This is where I'm done. Should I eat the berry gang? Should I risk my life? I think not. Okay. So that's the end. 5:32 is my score. Is my time that I really want to get. So I can't duck out here. I have to go past this white flag or else I'm cooked. So as you can see, that course is quite technical, but it should be fun. But yes, so the optimum time is 5:42. The minimum time you can get in is 5:22. So I want to be coming in smack bang in the middle of that. If not, look at that. So pretty. If not, then I want to be coming in like closer to 5:42, just because I don't feel like she's gonna have the energy to do all that at 5:22. That's insane. So yeah. Also, I want to show you something really Is that in my ears or can you hear that too? Are they moving that? No, that wasn't my ears. I want to show you something really cool. How freaking cool is that? It's like low-key, just like Olympic badminton looking stuff. It's insane. So cool. I don't know what that beeping was, but that makes my ears ring. So, yeah. Okay, so never mind. Apparently it is sunny enough to go in a hot air balloon. Look at that setting. Totally didn't just take a photo. It's so pretty. I can't wait to do this course. It's gonna be awesome. And guess what helmet I'm using today? My Mega Outfit one. Hell yeah. So, favorite discipline. Here comes cross country. So we had a pretty terrible start to the first jump. I was super nervous in the warm-up just because of what happened in show jumping. She was a little bit ulcery, but we got her treated overnight and I was just feeling a little bit confidence wobbly. And then I was like, okay, we need to get over this jump. So I got over it, realized I had lost about a minute just fussing around over there and kind of getting her to take off a little bit. So we go over jump number 1. Then we're coming up to jump 2, which is just a little nice raised log. Pretty simple. Everything there was very simple. I feel like it was a bit underwhelming doing the 65, but it was quite a complex course, which was good. Had a lot of very interesting lines, especially this one. So this is number 3, and I had to weave through a few trees. I'm not sure if you can see, but there was 2 smaller trees and then like a fork tree. And I had to go around the 2 small trees and then over this and take a right down like a descent of a hill. Then we came into the water jump. Now, I'm not sure if you know, but at the Sydney 3-day, she had a refusal at the water jump. So we were working a lot in clinics on the water. So I just trotted her through it, trying to just get her through it. I needed her to go through. And then I was having a bit of a hard time getting her to pick up canter again. So we just trotted to the next one. Then I kind of hit the gas a little bit and I was taking off a little bit more. Checked my watch, realised I was behind. So we come up to jump number 8AB. This one was quite tricky. We're just going to fast forward here because this is taking a while. Okay, fast forwarding a little bit. Here was 8A. And then we go over a mound. And I'm going to have to fast forward here as well. So give me a second. Okay, so we come over this mound here, over in trot. I pick up canter. No, I don't. Okay. So we go over here, and then it was this big hill, and then like upwards, like a ascent. And then it was this jump was going downhill, and I went around a log up towards the pipe. So she did swerve out a little bit there. I think I was correcting the line. She accelerated a little bit down here, so I had to pull her up. And then here she comes to the pipe. Now, the next one is a ditch, and she didn't really realize that ditch was there. She was like, yeah, we're going. And the ditch was very, very small, so it wasn't super visible from where she was. But as you can see, here we go over the pipe, and then we accelerate a lot. And I actually have to say to her, there's a ditch. And then she does this little funny fumble over the ditch, but hey, it's better than a refusal, so. I actually think I laughed. Yeah, there we go. And then we do a step up. I was going pretty good on the straights, getting her like to keep going, but to a few jumps she decided to just trot. And the spurs weren't really, I don't know, they weren't really working. So I couldn't really get her to canter. So she trotted up this one, which was totally okay. And we still managed, we were only 8 seconds over time, which is pretty good considering. And then over this one, and then we had a log over a ditch. Yes, there was a log over a ditch that we did that one. And then this was this big flat area that I kind of just took off at, and we had to come around the left-hander to this jump, and then we went right hand through some gates. I actually had to yell at some people to get out of the way on this one. We got in a little bit deep to that one, but she was good coming out of it. Again, check with the watch, realised I was still behind, but I'm just going to fast forward here for a second. Oh, never mind. Yeah, those people that were just behind me, I had to yell at. Sorry to those people, but yeah. Gave her a good pat. Overall, she was very good throughout the course. If anything, she was just a little bit sluggish, but it's a bit better than her absolutely catapulting through everything. She did hit 2 jumps, like just with the front of her feet, and she ended up ripping one of her little rubber bell boots. And then we come to, this is the second last jump, and I'm really pushing her here to make up as much time as possible, any seconds that I can get her moving. And here we come to the last log. So Canberra was a really good experience. I really liked it, and the cross country course was complex, but a lot of room to run, which was good.